Hey everyone, I thought this one might be of interest to you guys. So this handpiece was brought in. It's a farmer's handpiece, and as we know, not everyone knows a lot about these handpieces. So he's brought it in, and on the job card it says Heiniger handpiece, loose or no tension. So first thing you do is you have a look and see what the problem is with the tension. If there's something wrong with it other than in the tension pin and sleeve. So there you go, you got your sleeve there, that all looks normal. But to check it, you need to push it in. And oh my God. So for those that don't know, what I might do is compare and get a new one or even a second-hand one that's in better nick than that and show you the difference. Okay, I've got a new one. So I'm just going to take the tension nut off. Same deal. And same thing. But when you push the sleeve in, so that's as far as it goes. We'll have a look at this one again. Inside the thread. That is unbelievable. Now, there's two things that would make this happen. One, the tension pin and sleeve. So if we pop this out, just gluggy. Now, if I wipe that, look at the shape. It's not even the same anymore. Now you put that in the sleeve and you can feel it clicking. There's a big hole in the top of that sleeve. So that's worn that much that the whole shape of the tension pin has actually changed. And what I'll do is I'll get a proper tension pin and just show you the difference. Alrighty, we got the new one. This is a brand new tension pin. Put them together. Have a look at that. Unbelievable how much that's worn down. The other reason for the tension to be all the way in like that is the post and cup is really worn. So what I'll do is I'll take the fork out and we can check that out, because the whole post or the fork has dropped right down, making that go down. So not only is this worn out, completely changed shape, there's a hole in the tension sleeve, but also the post and cup. Just a quick one too, I've done videos on it before, but if you want to just check if your post and cup is worn without having to pull anything apart, just grab the fork like this, I'll turn it that way, and just give it a forward and back motion like that. Now you can see there's a lot of play. I'll try and get it closer. A lot of play there. Now I'll do it with the new one. I'll just put the nut back on the new one here. So go sideways. I'll try and move it forward and back. Look at that. Nothing. Not a skerrick of movement. So not only the pin and the sleeve's gone, the post and cup's gone. I'll take the fork out and we'll have a look at that. Right, so we've taken the post and the fork out. Okay, let's have a look at the post. There we go. It's crazy how that's worn out. I've seen worse, but that's pretty bad. And then we've got the cup. You can see the angle. You see it's wearing out. It's getting pushed back down into here and wearing back onto the actual top part of the cup. You can maybe see, if I can get the light right in there, that there's a big hole where the post is burying into. A lot of this is generally from lack of oil. It's pretty simple, really. The chicken feet are okay. I wouldn't say they're good, but they're able to hold a cutter. But you know, I've done videos on this before too. You just run your fingers down there, and if they're starting to get sharp, you know that you're starting to wear these pads off in here, and then these pins are not even half of what they should be. I'll just show you these ones. There you go. We'll have a look at that. Huge difference. I'll just take the cup out. Okay, we've got the cup out. It sort of gives you a bit better view of how it's been wearing. So while you've got the the fork out, you can actually just give this a check. What happens is that when they're really worn out here, they'll actually end up like an S-bend, like that. One good thing that you may want to try, especially guys on crutching machines and stuff, is when you get a brand new handpiece, maybe take the fork out and clean all the grease out, and then just oil it, because what can happen is, because you're shearing upwards like this all the time, all the dirt's going down into the handpiece, and then it goes all the way down to the ball and race, which has got grease on it, and the sand sticks to the grease and just creates an absolute big ball of grinding paste in there. And what happens is it just wears away this so much quicker. I've seen some absolute shocking handpieces from crutching machines. So if you're going to have a look at your handpieces, check those few things. There's a fair bit in it. Just as check the post like I showed you. Just move your fork in and out to see if you've got any play. If you've got a fair bit of play, you know that's really bad. If your pin's looking like that, that's really bad. And then big quick check, and which a lot of shearers should know this. Put your pin in the sleeve and just run it back and forward. And if there's a decent sized hole in there, it's time to change, because what's happening is it's creating more surface area. So the reason that's pointy is so that there's less surface area to create heat. So this has created a lot more surface area, and you can probably see on the camera that it's got a brown tinge to it because it's burning, and it's brown all the way around because it's actually running inside a hole, and there's friction right around that whole thing, whereas this is just a point. So hopefully that helps you guys. Any questions or whatever, you can comment, and maybe I'll get back to you.